We're live. I mean, you dropped that.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Manic Money Finance channel. I'm Crypto Corey. This is
Manic
Money Finance channel. Money Mike, what's up?
Not too much, man. Just watching the insanity in the markets today. I don't know what to think. Mind officially blown. You know,
every famous worst saying started with the words "I think." I don't think. I know. I know it was right. We knew what was going on, right?
I mean,
did you take a trade today?
Yeah, I did. Actually, no. I kind of I was on to a trade from yesterday, and I'm still in both of those trades right now. You know.
All right. Well, yeah. If you're in long term, that's cool.
Well, no, it's
yeah, right.
Long term being 3 days. I took a trade.
Hey, yeah, if you know your time limit.
Yeah, I took a trade in after hours, so. But yeah, I jumped into some random equities that should go up with the rate decision. Because when rates go down, equities go up. It's typically how it rolls, but not this afternoon.
Still trading that news.
Yeah, no, I took a huge trade, basically 99% of the portfolio trade. Fingers crossed.
Well, it works for you, dude. So hey, that's it.
Yeah,
that's all we're doing here.
I had a good week. We got you doing the 1%.
Yeah.
Me doing all or nothing.
Well, hey, let's just talk about that real quick. We're not financial advisors. We might, use option securities, for examples, but yeah, we're not financial advisors. We're not going to give you any financial advice. If you came through this channel for financial advice, I'm sorry, you're not going to get it here. You're going to have to go somewhere else. But hey, if you want to know what we do, well, keep tuning in. Stay locked in, right? Because I mean, we had a great week, didn't we? What about Aerodrome, man? That.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was a good call, right?
Yes,
right?
It was.
I can't remember exactly where we were talking. I wish I could pull up the video, but Aerodrome sitting at 80 cents right now, right? So we were telling you
it's still going up
last week. Oh yeah.
Why don't you just bring up
80
the
cents
chart
today?
Bring up the chart. I'll share your screen.
Yeah, let's look at that right quick.
Share your screen, dog. There it is.
Boom. Insane, right?
Damn.
We gave you an Aerodrome all the way back here, man. Let's look at. We gotta go to the hourly chart because we gave it to you down here, right? And wait, 25, 30% already, 50%. Come on now. That's why you subscribe to the channel, right? It's exactly that reason. Now, I gotta get this live going out to a couple people. So
yeah, my dog's gonna freak out in about 3 minutes when my sister gets home.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
See, my dog always freaking out when someone drives by. So yeah, bear with me for a second. I'm just
Bear. Did you say
live out here for?
Did you say bear?
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying, right?
Yeah.
Right now, we're going after all the doomers. All the doomers are getting wrecked.
Yeah, well, the ladies choose the bear. You know about that? So maybe the lady maybe they were talking about a bear market. You don't know about that whole meme?
Which one? Shake that bear?
Where the women were choosing
How about that one?
The women were choosing they said, would you rather come across a random man in the woods or a random bear in the woods? And most women were choosing the bear.
Well, if you have a gun.
Well, their whole reasoning was the only thing the bear is going to do is kill me. And I'm like, okay, Yeah, they usually do. They usually start eating you while you're alive, so it's not like a right away kind of thing. They take their time with it.
Uh-huh. All right, so why don't we talk about today? What happened today, right?
Oh, Fed rate decision.
Let's talk about, right, why was Corey not trading? Well, I did take profits on Aerodrome, so I guess you could say that as trading, but I wasn't trading today because of why the FOMC. If you want to get wrecked, right, trade FOMC. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't trade today
Right.
either. Not till aftermarket after all the news had dropped. Yep.
Yeah, and then we have unemployment claims tomorrow, so heads up with that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I
It's
fa-
just gonna.
I found a job, therefore that's one person off of the unemployment claims. So, boom, bada bing. I'm trading it, Corey. I do not care.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you know what you're doing, I mean,
I'm in seven.
accept that.
Yeah.
That's.
I'm betting.
But
I'm
when
betting.
I came in,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm just betting on the interest rate cut. I'm just riding that wave. But you were saying?
Yeah, when I came into this game, I didn't even know what FOMC was. I didn't know, what Forex Factory was, and didn't realize that before I even took a trade that day, the first thing I should have been looking at is the calendar on Forex Factory. I was getting wrecked left and right. I didn't understand why, like,
Just trying to
dude,
dodge and
right?
weave. You're literally
So for those who don't know, who just jumped on the channel or just starting the trade, we're gonna get a lot of volatility on days like today, right? Where they're setting policy, especially where they're announcing interest rate hikes or cuts, right? We're gonna see a big action up and down. It's gonna take the stop losses for everybody who's shorting. It's gonna take the stop losses for everybody who's going long, and then it's gonna go in the direction that it wants to go. What do we call that? That we call that a whipsaw, right? Let's see. I'm gonna just show you the picture of the chart. Why today was less than ideal for somebody who's trying to trade. Right?
Oh, Jesus.
1 hour, right? Right. You would have been trading this flag, right? And it came down, took everybody's stop losses. It looks like a 618. Just looking at it. Yep. Boom. See my eye after a while. I don't know if you see the chart, right? Give me a 5x5 view. See the chart on the screen?
Yeah, don't worry. With technical difficulties, my sister just got home and I'm checking the volume on the stream.
There we go. So, yeah, this is the NQ, the Nasdaq, right? And I knew it went right to the 618 because I could see it with my eye. Eventually, after you chart for a while, you can kind of just get get an idea as to where price went without even having to draw your fib. So it went to the 618 and bounced. We got a strong response there, and now we're right back where we were this morning, right? Frustrating. Tell me, tell me, why wouldn't you want to trade today? Well, yeah, it did absolutely nothing, right? Whole lot of stress for nothing,
Buying
right? Why would you
opportunity.
waste your time?
You got a buying opportunity there.
Yeah,
Dippity dippity.
yeah. I mean, if you bought that 618, boom,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
you could have set that up. You could have been, see this flag right here, which is the measure and move, right? Which is really down to here, right? People were playing this flag. They put their stop loss below this low, and they got stopped out, right? But if you had put a limit order, right, at the 618, right, because we know the Nasdaq loves the 618, you got filled. You made money. You're in profits right now. So boom, right? If you see a flag, right, and you see an impulse, start layering your stop losses. I've talked to a couple of my students about pyramiding, layering in your orders. If you layered in your order exactly like I teach, you got paid today, right? But I also teach that you shouldn't be trading today. So really, you should be demo trading. You should be studying price. Don't waste your money. There's no reason, if you're watching this right now, especially, right? If you're watching this, there's no reason you should be giving your money to the markets unless you're a professional. Personally, I don't consider myself a professional. I didn't trade today. Even professionals got walked on today, right? You gotta understand that's how this game is. Gotta know when you're ready. But yeah, look at that.
I think the SPY
Perfect,
chart
nice
looks similar to the S&P
right.
500.
So let's look at that, right? This is the hourly Friday. Today's Wednesday.
Ooh, look at that
Look
gap.
at this price action.
Look at that gap.
See, right? So when we have a gap, I'm gonna go right to our midpoint here. Right to the midpoint of the gap. And it basically touched it, right?
What up?
We make sure we get to that wick.
Not too much.
Touched the midpoint.
What are you making, eggs?
Came back up, right? Look at this crazy price action. This wick tells us the candle went all the way up here, came back down, and then dumped, took all the stop losses, right? For people who are going long. So imagine, right? You're the breakout artist. A lot of people who don't know make the mistake. I've been there, right? Chasing candles, right? You see this big green candle, right? Right at 2:00.
Why, you don't want it?
Happened at 2:00, right? FOMC.
Why?
Then a dump, right?
Oh.
Let's zoom into that.
Oh, I appreciate it. Huh?
Look at these wicks, right? Do you want to trade that?
Oh. Who needs shoes?
Right? Do you want to trade that? And for people who don't know, like, right, people's stop losses were here. People's stop losses were here, right? And if they were really feeling cheeky, right, they put their stop loss below that low, and guess what, right? They got stopped out.
Cheeky bastard.
Price took their money. And now it's going in the direction that we knew it was going, right? It's going right back up, back to where it was this morning. Did absolutely nothing.
It looks like a cup and handle.
That's what we call a whipsaw.
Honestly, it looks like a cup and handle. And I think it honestly, the markets themselves were very volatile this afternoon. You'd see the S&P just ratchet up, ratchet back down, ratchet up, ratchet back down. Crazy price movement. But I think regardless, because unemployment data tomorrow, it's not gonna be anything crazy. It's gonna be lukewarm at best. It's September, and construction's still booming. So what'll really kill unemployment is if construction was stalling out and getting stale. That's your first sign of a recession. But that's just not the case right now. Like, people are working. I think.
Well, I mean, you trade news, I get it, but looking at price right here, do you really think that's buying and selling pressure? What was the news today, right?
Oh, two basis points. They lowered the interest rates by 0.5. Yeah. 0.5.
And what was everybody saying? That what was going to happen when they lower interest rates?
Equities go up. Equities go up.
It's going to pump.
Well, I mean,
what did it do?
They sold the news. They sold the news. We see a lot of this.
Yeah.
Remember Adobe?
Buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not buying or selling pressure.
No.
Right, Mike?
No.
Come on.
But they bought up all the scared.
Talking about it.
They bought out all the paper hand shares when with a dip after the rate decision. That's basically what happened. Paper hands jumped out when they saw the price going down. They got scared. Oh my god, I didn't dollar cost average. I put everything into this. If this goes down, I'm screwed. Then they jumped out.
But then you have all the breakout artists chasing candles, right?
What?
They see the big old green candle, like, oh, I gotta get in. It's going to the moon. It rips down and it stops them out.
Yeah, it was honestly that's what the S&P was doing too. It was pretty insane. It was wild.
Yeah, the dirty 30.
50.
I don't trade the dirty 30.
I mean, it's 50 of them. What do you mean dirty 30? You talking about the Russell 30, like large cap? What are you bringing up here? What do you got? Spy.
What am I doing?
Spy. Spy.
I don't know what. Why don't we talk about the your options trades?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty wild. So, I mean, I did I think my best day was Monday. I did a crazy QQQ trade, which was like didn't we talk about we already talked about this, didn't we? You want to talk about my current options?
No, we
options
talked about
trades?
it in text, but we did not talk about it on stream.
No?
No, yeah, we only talked about it in a text message.
Oh, okay. Well, I had a crazy QQQ trade on Monday. It was wild. 473 calls, I believe it was. For where's it trading at now? 471. Yeah, 473 calls on Monday. For the same day. And what was crazy is it ended up hitting it that day. It ended up hitting 473 that day.
Nice.
So, but I just jumped in for like 10, 15 minutes, made a 50%, and then got out. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of got this rounded top here, which looks a little sketchy to me.
Is it really round though? Is it? It looks more like a cup and handle to me. You don't think that looks like a cup and handle?
Where's the cup and handle?
Wait,
Yeah, hold on.
I mean,
I'm going on the daily.
I can't like show you anything on your chart. That would be fun. Just
I
like
know.
have dueling like
But
highlighters going.
Right, be able to get you to draw on my thing. Maybe like, hold on.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look
Maybe it's
horrible.
making it cup and handle this way. Right? I chart upside down, but yeah, cup and handle would be like something like this.
You flipping the chart? Jesus, bro. Yeah. Yeah, flip the chart again. Flip.
Yeah, it looks so much better when we flip it, right?
Well, that's not going down yet. It's still up there, you know? It's still up in range.
Yeah, well, it's making lower highs, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's also making higher lows. No.
Hey,
Draw your little triangle. Look at that low down back there on Monday. And then draw a little line to the other low and then have it go through. And then you do your little, make your little wedge. Oh, the wedge.
I mean, it does have this W here. I mean, it has that going for it right here.
W's in the chat.
W, right? If it's a W, it's gonna go up. If it's a M, it's gonna go down. Right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I wish.
I mean, it is making. I mean, I give it to you. It does. It is still making higher lows.
You know.
Right?
Yeah, the thing is we have 2 days here, and I don't think it's gonna break out in the next 2 days. I'm betting on small caps the next 2 days because if interest rates are going down, small people will start putting money into small caps again. They're like, bonds, the huge yield on bonds is going to be going away now. You know, your 20-year high.
Small people like midgets.
Small caps, you know, yeah. Small cap.
Or people with no money. Brokies.
They like to be called dwarfs. Just so you know, that you just use the M slur.
Dude, I don't know. I heard some of them like it.
I don't know if you go on the old
We just got demonetized, by the way.
huh? No, we had
We
to.
just got
Yeah, no, I have a joke for that. You don't want me
We
to
love
say it,
short people.
of course.
I love short people.
If you go on
Like I had no problem.
if you go on the dirty websites, the category is still it's still the same old word. You know, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They're still
With the
using
times.
the M slur over there at Corn Hub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Corn Tub.
Yeah. Forgot they had that.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
So
Yeah.
QQQ, what else? What else did you win?
Let's see.
Husa?
Who's
What's
that?
going on with that? Didn't we talk about that last
So
time?
I have a whole handful of bottom plays, but I'm trying to think of what that other trade was that I hit on Monday. Pretty good. Um, it was I got wrecked on Gap. Gap hurt me.
Yep.
Their clothes suck too. I should have realized.
Yeah. Whoa. I mean, well, we don't really. If they, you can't be saying that about. Yeah. I mean, you trying to get a lawsuit here or something? No.
Let me see history.
Yeah, Gap. I wouldn't touch that.
On.
Wouldn't-
So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
On.
I forget exactly on holdings or whatever. So I started buying
This one
them.
right here.
Yep, I started buying 5250 calls at the beginning of the day, right? And like after I hit my QQQ, the QQQ went from QQQ was actually only 33%, but I started buying on at the beginning of the day, 5250 calls for the Friday. And yeah, I ended up I think I got another 33% out of that one too. Basically when it started going down on Monday, I just bought more. And then when it started going up, I kept buying more. I
Oh,
I made money on
yeah. Oh yeah. I
QQQ
gotta.
and I bought more of these.
Mike, you gotta monitor the chat, dude.
What?
You should monitor the chat. Steve's chatting here. He wants to know what happened with Riot today.
Do, 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 do.
Riot, let's bring up the chart.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Right? I think we talked about this one, right? Did we talk about this one?
Is the chat
All right,
on
so
YouTube?
Riot.
Oh.
I got it pulled up, so
Okay.
it's all good.
I got the live chat up. I can't have both up. With the screen sharing thing with
Yeah,
Restream, I can't be bouncing back and forth. I can probably go check out Twitch just to make sure. Steven Crixion.
Yeah, Steve Christian. So it's kind of weird with that high, how it kind of violated that 786 a little bit. But I mean, if you kind of bring it to that swing high, it's still kind of there. What did we talk about with this one here? Let's go to the actual big swing high. See where that's at.
Right.
Yeah, that's not even in there.
Is that the daily chart? No, that's like multiple
Yeah,
years.
this is the daily. So
Yeah, well, I mean the chart for the
uh
day. I should have said the chart for the day. What do you mean? What? Because he's asking what happened with
yeah.
Riot today. Did something big happen? Or he just wants you to analyze
I mean,
it?
there's tons of volatility. I mean, a lot of things just got whipsawed. Let's look at like intraday, what happened in the hourly. Let me get this right here. I mean, kind of steadily climbed today. I mean, not bad since Tuesday. It's just been last week Tuesday. It's just been climbing up. When was our stream? I
Monday,
think we mentioned
Sunday,
this.
Sunday,
So I mean,
Sunday.
Monday. So yeah, it's basically been the same spot since then. Little pump, a little bit of a pump there, but right, it kind of looks like a bear flag to me. On the hourly, it looks
What?
like this could dump down. Yeah,
You're not liking Riot?
that's just what the chart says. Let's look at. I mean, daily. What is the daily saying? It's
Yeah.
kind of weird stuff going on there.
And I'm gonna start a Riot. Oh, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about after hours. After hours, does that have after hours on it? It rocketed up to 760 a share. It's going nuts right now, and even more so in the overnight. Guarantee that's what he's talking about.
Hmm.
So,
Hey, just looking for some TA and some analysis on how to do this. So this is a weird one, dude. Look at all these weird. Like this is some weird price action.
yeah, it almost resembles the Bitcoin
Um,
chart.
Yeah, it's almost like a head and shoulders kind of look to it. Not quite, kind of like that was supposed to dump and then it pumped and then it pumped again. So that I mean that's kind of like a triple top there. Kind of, right? You got a higher high, a lower high and another lower high and then it's kind of just been rolling down after that. What's the market cap on this thing?
Riot? I don't know.
Yeah,
I know that there's
all
51
cap.
there's 51 million shares short sold. I was just doing a quick little bit of research. Market cap is 2.18 billion.
Yeah, so right, it's still considered small.
you
Uh,
you would.
yeah, if I were to just if I had a gun to my head right now, dude, I'd just say more downside. I hate to, be like that, but it's just I mean, it's kind of like this is a bear flag. That's like textbook bear flag right here, right? And if we were to do our measured move, that flag brings us to $2.94. Not saying it's gonna go there, right? I mean, since it's a small cap, I'd say it's to be manipulated easier. Let's see what the moving averages are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we kind of got
Two,
that cross here that was
286.
telling us.
So there's 286 million shares in the float or issued.
Yeah, so I'm saying more downside because we also have the Stokes. They're in overbought region and they have to reset here, right? I personally, unless you're shorting, I wouldn't want to be in a long on that one. That's just me. But if you're averaging down over time, that's a different story, right? If you believe in Riot, you like what's coming out, you like the what the company's doing and who's running it and all this and that, then yeah, keep averaging in. But me for short term, I wouldn't touch Riot. It's
They've
just
they've done a lot of dilution in the past few years too. Then they're trying to dilute even more. No, and
yeah. So
yeah,
manipulation.
their last earnings were trash. I mean, quarter 4 23 was 43 cents a share. Quarter 1 24, 81 cents a share. I think they posted earnings like last week of negative 25 cents a share. Just if Bitcoin goes up,
But it looks like when this thing moves, it moves. So
yeah, it moves a Bitcoin. It's always a Bitcoin.
yeah,
That little
interesting.
2020 to 2021 skablooey, I made a ton of money right there. That big one, that first big hump.
This big one.
Yeah,
Can you imagine that? It goes to $75 right now.
I held leaps for a
That's
year.
more than 10x.
Yeah. I was buying up options for a year in the summertime when it crashed out to $2 a share. I like tripled down. I bought way more. $12 calls and $3 calls. Oh.
That's sick.
Yeah, they were.
See, that's the formula right there. Right, 20. Right?
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Well, I knew Bitcoin just kept going up, so I knew eventually they were going to be like they were going to say, "Oh, yeah, these guys mine Bitcoin. Why aren't we buying their shares?" Um, but you should always be scared.
Yeah, and
You should always be scared when there's 100% buy rating on Robinhood for something.
oh yeah. So I mean, for Steve, yeah, shout out to Steve because you can ask any question at any time on the stream and we can do it live with you. So that's the benefit. Steve is one of my students. You got special privilege that if you want anything, just shout it out, right?
We do it live.
So we do it live. All right. So I mean, was it? Wasn't there another one that you were talking about?
Me?
Yeah, I believe that you won the options trade on.
No, I'm in a couple right now. I already talked about on. Did you already go over on?
Oh yeah, we were in that. Let's go back to
Yeah.
that.
It's not worth it. It was just a short term,
Yeah.
all
Oh, that thing
price action.
pumping like. Look at this though, right? That looks like the start of a cup and handle. See, now that's a cup and handle. That's the curved round bottom. We like them. We love them round bottoms. Now we want to see this flag out, right? Kind of like either go into a flag right here, or we could see it go sideways, right? Into a megaphone kind of pattern. We're gonna project all different types of patterns that we want to see going on right here. But yeah, I like that round bottom right there. That looks nice.
Round bottoms.
So
What about didn't
what
you
I'm looking for,
what's that?
we can go into this real quick. See this megaphone that's forming, right? So if I wanted to trade this, right, I definitely wouldn't buy right now, right? Because we want to see it come back down to the bottom of this pattern, right? If I can get a position in here, now that's what I want, right? And now I can put my stop loss below this low and put it below this low, right? Really, it would be below this low because if it goes below there, the pattern's invalidated, right? So there'd be no reason for me to be in the trade anymore, right? So this is my entry, right? And we're gonna expect to see this go back up. You can just trade it back to the top of the pattern. It could be like that. We don't need a big move to make money, right? We're only after the 3%. Frame your risk to reward ratio. So why don't you talk about on for a second here, Mike?
You know why? Sure.
Yeah, you know,
Huh?
I think Mike has actually stepped away for a second. So
Come upstairs.
on, right? What is a
Stop.
megaphone pattern? Well, it's a bullish pattern. It's a
Oh.
continuation pattern, really. It's not really, I would say, bullish. It would be more continuation. Okay.
Boom bada bing.
So you could see this with upside and you can see it with downside as well. Mike, you want to talk about on real second while I step
Yeah.
away
I mean
from my keyboard?
they sell shoes and stuff, man. Like, you can't beat it. But basically I was jumping into so Monday and Tuesday are the best day to trade short-term options for the end of the week. You basically get the best combination of price and time decay because options have a time decay. The closer to get the expiration, the cheaper and crappier they are, for lack of a better word. So it's one of those things. When you're buying them on Monday, you get that nice in between of a short-term option, premium, a discount, but at the same time, you have 5 trading days. So, like when I was jumping into this, it was bouncing around between 49 and 50. So anytime it would get up towards 50, you would see a nice little boost. The options, the 5250 calls would be worth between 50 cents and $1. It was pretty wild. So even though you're $250 in share price away from them being in the money, because there's 5 days, you're still making money. That's why Monday. See, I know Corey doesn't like Mondays for trading Bitcoin and futures, but as far as doing options, like Monday is a good day to trade Friday options, Monday, Tuesday, or if you're trading ODTE stuff that expires that day. Those can be amazing if you get it right.
Now, watch out for false move Mondays because we do get a lot of fake out breakouts that we'd like to call them, or the Judas swing.
Judas. A2 Brute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deceitful.
Yeah,
right?
that one was a good one. I jumped into Western Digital. That's not looking like a good one. I went with the $69 calls for this Friday. 69.
What's the ticker for that?
WDC. I should probably just mention it because I'm still in this one. I just decided to hold through the news today. Yeah, I bought $69 calls.
Yeah, that looks like stop hunt to me on the daily. But I mean that technically, yeah, that's a bear flag, right? Bear flag.
It's not good.
Yeah, that's yeah. It doesn't look good.
I mean, I trade
That's bear flag to me.
I trade on a
Right as I
self-pay.
look at it, right? I'm just gonna go with the first thing that my mind tells me. Yeah. And you kind of have this shoulder, head, right shoulder kind of thing going on right here. That's head and shoulder pattern, and head and shoulder patterns break to the downside 68% of the time.
I say I only smoke off camera. I think Corey knows when I do it.
So, yeah, just monitoring chat, everything looking good. Yeah, I see downside for Western Digital, unfortunately. Probably, maybe even what. That almost looks like it went to the almost to the 618, right? Oh, it went to that. Oh my god, it went to the 618. Okay, yeah. See, come on, guys.
Yeah. No, this
618 retracement.
this is basically a call that I'm trapped.
Probably a good area. I would go long and put your stop loss below this $50 level. If it plays out, blaze out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most likely you're gonna get topped out.
Yeah.
That's just how I mean, if I was gonna trade that, if I had to go long, that's how I trade it. But I would not long a bear flag unless you're in crypto. That's a different topic. So
I'm
speaking
also,
of crypto, right?
Yeah.
How about Bitcoin?
Yes.
Let's look at that, huh? Bitcoin.
You're gonna have to talk about the trade
Messing with people
you just
today.
made too.
Well, I closed some aerodrome there, right?
You don't want to talk about your other trade?
But yeah, this is which one?
You already forgot about it.
You got oh yeah, well we'll get to the meme coins in a little bit. Yeah, sorry, got a little sidetracked there. So yeah, I bought some Brett for those who are wondering, right? Okay. We'll get into that a little bit. So Bitcoin trade that I set up, and I think it was 2 streams ago, right? Super, super, super low risk. I mean, you could frame this however you want. I teach all my students on how to frame your risk to reward to make it so that this percentage equals 1% of your portfolio. It does not matter how far price moves down, right? It all depends on how you frame it, right? If you have questions about that, hit it in the comments down below because maybe I could help you out with that, right? So, right, it doesn't matter how big the stop loss is. I can make the stop loss as big as I want. It's always going to risk. It's always going to equal 1% of my portfolio because I make it equal that, right? Simple. And right, if you took the trade, you're in the money. As simple as that, right?
I'm
And we took a long right there. We talked about it, right? Because it was a 786 retracement on the 4 hour. Let's zoom in on the 4 hour, right? We talked about it in the streams, like, oh, Corey, why did I buy at that area? Well, that's 786. You could have layered your position in at that area, and you would have been paid. And you're in the money, huge right now. Like, boom, right? How much would you be up, right, if you had bought that 786 exactly, right? Boom. You'd be up 18% right now. 18%. Think about that.
That's a pretty good return.
So yeah,
I mean, that chart looks beautiful.
I'm bullish on Bitcoin.
The chart looks good.
And the chart looks good. We're still in the flag, right? And I'm sticking to my hypothesis, right? That this swing low, I'm going to highlight it right here. We're going to have to probably take this clip here because it's going to be gold that I'm giving you right here. This swing low right here took out the stop losses of everybody who is longing the flag from back here, right? It took everybody's stop losses that were longing this flag. That is my reason why I'm that I believe. I don't know. I don't. That is the swing low, right? That is the swing low of our bull market right now. You're only going to see upside from here. It's just
Yeah.
how it is.
Oh, that's a
So
bold
I hope you're
call.
long.
That's a bold call, Cotton.
Yeah, it's a bold call, but that's just how the technicals are looking to me. So we also have this shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? Inverse head and shoulder pattern. What does that give us, right? That breakout move
Money.
to the upside, 74K, right? It'd wipe out all the people who are shorting this right now. All the doomers are about to completely get wrecked. You know how much liquidity is sitting up there right now, Mike?
A lot.
We're talking billions of dollars. And what do we talk about
To buy in?
our model? How? What's that?
You said to buy in at new highs. There's a liquidity sitting there.
No, those people are shorting their stop losses. So yes, they have to buy in. When someone is shorting, when their stop loss hits, they have to buy into the position. It's a buy stop.
Oh.
Much like where if you're going long, it's a sell stop. So you're selling the position. But since if you were shorting, right, when it goes up into that position, you are forced to buy back.
So this is actually kind of ties back to
Buy
Steve
stops.
with Riot. But if Bitcoin goes parabolic, Riot will indeed follow. It always does.
Yes. So was Riot again? What company?
They are a
What do they
Bitcoin
do?
mining company. That's all they do. They mine Bitcoin.
Boom. So yeah, you put two and two together, you get paid, right? That's how we do it in this game. It's not that hard, right? Everybody wants to make it complicated. Everybody wants to make this this I look smart. It's not that it's not that complicated. It's literally going to go up or down. That's all we do. We're going to pick which direction and we're going to stick with it. That's it. So, yeah,
Nice.
$74,000 Bitcoin right around the corner.
Uh,
September, October,
End of September.
November, election. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Maybe by Christmas time might be a little late. I'm thinking, I mean, we got the election, the selection coming up, and everything's up in the air with that. I mean, that's the wild card. Right? You know, like we got a lot of wild cards here, and the selection is a big one.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I was really wanted to discuss was elections. Elections in general tend to actually be good for the stock market and even better for crypto. It's really strange. I guess investors are cozying up to the fact that I mean it seems like they really don't care either way which way the election goes. They're just looking at the Fed rate cuts, they're looking at the economy. We just had 4 years of Biden, so 4 years of Kamala, 4 years of Trump, the stock market does historically really well against Trump or with Trump, but we'll see.
I was eyeing this cup and handle this morning on Bitcoin, right? And it broke out. Doing beautiful, right? This is a little cup and handle. See it? Get all these indicators out of your way so I can really see this curve right here, and then it flags. It's like a flag right here. And really what you're playing is a bull flag. It's a curved bottom bull flag. And you can literally measure the bull flag by taking the low, drawing a line to the high, drawing your flag, and then you can take the length of the flagpole, and that is your target, right? And for this cup and handle on the 4 hour, the target is 63,200. So we still not through the move completely, right? Still got some more upside. So now that we're talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin's bullish, crypto is bullish. What does that mean? Oh, well, that means altcoins are bullish, and that means we can make some big money, right? Is that right, Mike?
So yeah, tell them about your new friend.
Yeah, we'll get there. So we talked about Arrow, right? We told you about Arrow. I think it was last week. Would have been a week before. But we told you about Arrow at 54 cents, right? I already talked about it. It's at 80 cents, right? So I mean, that's almost a 50% move right there. What could you, and that's why you watch the stream, right? So now it's time to go into the altcoins, right? I got a whole list. I did a whole bunch of TA before we got on stream. Because this is why you stuck around, right? This is why you stuck around for 48 minutes. Is to get these plays, the altcoin plays. This is the part of the show. And I'm going to reiterate, this is not financial advice, but this is the part of the show. I mean, it could potentially make you some money, right? Let's look at it. My first one is orange. Oh, what is that? Orange. I think we mentioned it a long time ago, like months back when we were doing our live streams, right? This was a while ago. But look at this chart. Isn't this beautiful? Come on now. Crypto Corey, come on. What are you doing to us right now? You're giving us literally these crazy plays. I know, right? Look at this. Right? It's like a rounded bottom. It's looking like a Adam and Eve. Right? This is what we're looking for. This is orange, right? Don't ask me what about, oh, I don't know anything. I just like the chart, right? You know, check it. This is, if you're looking for bottoms and what they look like, this is textbook. Exactly what they look like before they blast off, right? This curve. We like the curves, right? So orange is first one. Low risk, right? Because look at this sideways action. It's just been going sideways in small movements. I mean, putting a couple $100 into this right now, expect to lose it, right? But orange is on my radar. I have some orange myself. Let's go on to the next coin, right? I want to get into Arkham before we get into the meme coins. Arkham. I talked about this. This is one that's in my trading group, right? We've been talking about this. Arkham, right to the not 786, 886 on this one, right? You'll see that a lot of the altcoins and a lot of the meme coins, instead of going much like the stock market likes to go to the 618, Bitcoin likes to go to the 786. Well, the altcoins oftentimes like to go to the 886. So put that on your Fibonacci, the 886 retracement, because this is a even deeper discount, right? 88% discount from where the impulse occurred. Right? So look at this. You kind of have an Adam and Eve, right? See, look at it. Boom. And then we get in the rounded bottom, right? I love the Adam and Eve is my go-to pattern. It's like almost as good as cup and handle. Every bottom of the market is either an Adam and Eve or cup and handle. Don't take my word for it. Go back into the charts, look for it. Look at it yourself, right? Cup and handle or Adam and Eve, right? That's what I play, right? And where is the Adam and Eve right now? It's literally right at the bottom of the curve. Not financial advice, but I know I'm loading up on Arkham. That's what I'm doing. I'm loading up on some Arkham. For sure, right? For sure. Looking like a bottom play right there. That's crypto bottom play right number 2. Now, why don't we? So, as I go down this list, the coins are going to get more and more risky. So, last two, less risk than what I'm about to get into right now. So, as we go down this list, these plays are going to get more and more risky. So, honestly, I would not trade anything that I would not be prepared to lose. So, that's all I got to say about that. Let's look into Boom. Book of Meme. Right? Because these Solana meme coins have been going nuts this cycle, right? And this is your opportunity right now, right? We just had the big correction. All the doomers are dooming. It's time to load up on our bags, right? Because everybody's scared. This is your opportunity. Boom.
We should
Book a meme.
we should probably address Steve's question. He asked about Elon Musk's crypto giveaways.
I'm not sure. Do you know anything about that?
Do you want to break the news to him? Like, Steve, every single one of those Elon Musk crypto giveaways are a scam. They get you to they get you to send crypto to a wallet, and they make it look like they're showing you transactions in that all the crypto coming in and all the crypto going out is twice, 3 times as much. They just take your crypto. They're all scams. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, I think I mentioned something that to Steve. Everybody who's watching this stream right now, let's go over that. Neither me or Mike would ever message you about crypto. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean, but I don't have time for that, right? I got too many things to do. But neither me or Mike is ever gonna message you about crypto. Do not ever, under any circumstances, show your seed phrase to anybody. Don't, even if I asked and we were on a personal chat, don't ever show that, because guess what? When you show that, your money's gone, right? It doesn't even matter. Like, you can have somebody else watching your screen and they can take that information. Think of your seed phrase as basically the amount of money that you have in your account. If you show that, it's all gone, right? There's never going to be, if it sounds too good to be true, most likely it is, right? There's never going to be like, oh, send me 1 Bitcoin, I'm going to send you 2 back. That's another big scam they do. Oh, yeah, send me whatever Ethereum, or send me whatever crypto, right? And I'll give you double the crypto back. No, that doesn't, no, never happens. That's a scam. Don't fall for the copy trading, because the copy trading, right? Oh, you put your money into this account. We have the software. It's gonna copy the best traders, and it's gonna give you an 80% win rate. All you need to do is give us $10,000. If no one's ever gonna ask you for anything in this space. If anybody's asking you for anything, they're a scammer, 100%. Without a doubt, if anybody in the space ever asks you for anything, they're a scammer. So now I had to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So, right, what were we talking about? We were talking about the meme coins, right?
Yes. You just covered Arkham.
There is so many scams with yeah, we just got over Arkham. If you go on YouTube and you start searching crypto, you're gonna get these ads that come up, and those ads are scammers as well. It's so bad. So don't fall for anything. That's all I gotta say about that. So, and I mean, you're already on the channel where you're learning the right stuff anyways. You don't need to pay anybody. I paid thousands of dollars to learn this stuff, to be able to teach you guys for free. I'm literally going to give it to you for free. So, let's get back to it. Boom. Book of meme, right? So, how do I buy these coins and when they're not on Coinbase? Well, you're going to have to watch the video that's coming up about working with Web3, how to operate on decentralized exchange. It's completely different from a centralized exchange, right? This is how we buy the coins before they get onto the exchanges, and this is how we make the big money. As soon as they're listed on the big exchange, we sell, right? Have you ever had a right? Have you ever had a coin when it's exactly, everybody's, oh, it's gonna get listed on Coinbase, and then you're like so pumped about it when it gets listed on Coinbase, it just tanks, right? Because boom, another buy the rumor, sell the news event, right? As soon as it gets put on the exchange, we're gonna take our money, because there's a lot of fools out there like, oh yeah, it's gonna go up. No, it's gonna go down first, and it'll probably go up after that, but we're going to capitalize on that position first, and then going to find a better price. So, right. Book of memes. That's, I don't know. Is that on Coinbase? I haven't even looked. I think it might be. I bought one. I bought this before it was listed on the big exchange. Another coin that looks like it's in a falling wedge, right? And falling wedges break back to the origin point, or the originating price there. Same with rising wedges, right? Rising wedge would be the bearish pattern. Falling wedge would be the bullish pattern. So when you have a wedge like this, it's falling like this. More often than not, 68% of the time, it's going to rip back to the top of where it started, which would be, let's see, let's get into this, right? If you bought right now and you held to that high, 357%, baby. Come on now. Telling y'all, right? You got these altcoins have potential of 3-4x from here, right? If you have the mental capital right now and you have the capital, there's some big money to be made. I'm telling you. You don't need to copy trade, right? All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, right? That's it.
That's
That's book
right.
of meme, right?
Yeah, you
Let's
mentioned that
let's
one
look at
before.
whiff.
Whiff.
Yep, we talked about that dog with hat, right?
That one's
Everybody was going nuts about this.
that one's back.
I wouldn't say it's back, not yet. But that's why you tune in this channel, right? Because we're looking at the charts.
161's not horrible.
This isn't the chart I was using. That was on the MACD chart. Yeah. So yeah, the MACD chart. So we take from this low, pull from the high. Oh my God, Corey, what happened? Oh, how is it at the 786 again? This stuff's getting old. Come on, guys. How many times do I have to do it? All right. 786 retracement, and going making higher lows ever since, right? It's been respecting it. Whiff, I'm bullish on whiff, right? That's exactly what we're looking at. Let's look at these indicators here. What's going on with that 200, right? Look at this, right? What do I teach? I teach crossover. So right now, I mean, technically those indicators are saying, yeah, we're going down. But I see upside. I see upside with this one. 786, as long as 786 holds. All right, that's what I'm looking at. And last but not least, we got Brett. Brett USDT.
I'm writing all these down so we can revisit them.
Yeah. Again, we take from this swing low. See the swing low right there? That wick. Pull to the high. Look where this wick went. Exactly to the 786. Yet again. Tell me again how this is buying and selling pressure. It just goes there. It's always on. It just goes there, right? And you have kind of the Adam and Eve forming, right? Has it with the wick. Boom. We're looking for that Adam and Eve with the cup and handle, and we're out of there. And then falling wedge as well, right? And if we go to the measure move, which is kind of, I mean, it's a bear flag as well. Measure move brings us to 26 cents. Which, oh my God, right? If you were to go from here to there, you're talking about a 245% move. I mean, just from the last 3 plays I just put out there, I mean, you're talking big money. You're 3x there. We just gave 3x plays. Take this clip. We're going to take this clip a few months from now. We're going to revisit. I'm going to show you how accurate these charts are, right? We're going to go back and you're going to see, oh my God, how did it hit all these targets? I'm showing you how it does it. I'm showing you how to measure the move. I'm showing you how to get in. Showing you how to set up the limit order. Showing you how to set up the stop loss, right? How to keep your risk to a minimum, right? You're risking 44% to make 245%, right? Come on now. Come on. It's almost a 1-5. It's almost a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. You play enough of these and you have a 68% win rate, guess what? You're profitable. That's it. Game over. You win. And you know who the final boss is? It's you.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, and that's the hardest. It's the hardest one.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is one of those things. 95% of people lose money investing themselves, making the day-to-day decisions. So, I mean, if you can do it, you are one of the few. It's pretty.
It's not only just doing it, but walking away. That's the secret. Yes, a lot of people can do it, but a lot of people can't walk away, which is what gets them into trouble.
You still there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
So,
gonna
I
keep
mean,
going.
is there anything else?
Yeah. How about
Yeah, we went over pretty
the
much a lot of stuff.
let's talk about the other options trade I'm stuck in right now, fuel cell. And we can also talk about
What's
we
the,
never talked
ticker?
about my 99% trade, FCEL. Fuel cell. We should probably mention my 99% trade. I'll put together my bottom. You know how I was talking about my bottom trades? This is one of them. Fuel cell. I mean, look at that chart.
Yeah.
Look at that chart, right? It's
Yeah, that's
money.
the area you want to be looking for.
Look at those double bottoms, gigantic double bottoms, spread out by years and multiple reverse splits.
Yeah, I mean, this would be one to average in, just looking at the chart.
Go to the week chart, the 1 week. You know what I mean? Like
Go to
let's
weekly.
zoom in, not weekly. Let's zoom in and look at the 1 week chart. Go to the 15-minute or the 5-minute or something.
Oh, from like the actual full week of trading.
Yeah. Can you do that? Cause
Yeah, it looks like a cup handle.
yep. 50-cent calls for
Little
Friday.
sloppy.
I got 50-cent calls for Friday. So we got 2 days for those to print. I'm hoping my goal was to hit 60, but we'll see. 60 cents a share.
Yeah, blue line's Friday, and it's been going up ever since.
Yeah.
And that's yeah.
Yeah, one can hope. One can hope. Fuel cells just kind of a crazy stock. They do hydrogen fuel cells on tops of buildings for energy production. But yeah, I won't go too much into that. Reverse split is likely. So this is one that's just a short term trade. So basically, I was betting on a rate decrease. People pouring back into little beat up equities like this, and probably cover the last one. We're just rapid firing these, but we'll cover the last one.
All right.
You know, but I mean, the short term, it looks good. You know what I mean?
Target for fuel cell would be 58 cents.
That says
Almost 56 cents there.
This is 58.
That bull flag.
5896. All right. That's what it says. Nice. That's when I sell.
Yeah, so I mean, let's see. Right, we'll put the stop loss below this low. And we can frame, what is that? Let's see if I can get, that's almost like a 1 to 2. Let's see if I can bring this down to 5% underneath the 200. Why don't we do that? We'll play that under the 200. Stop loss at 46 cents, 46.77, and take profit at 58. Right, and that's almost a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio right there. See, we don't take trades unless we can frame something where we have a risk to reward ratio. We don't mess around with that, right? Because we're in the business of making money. We're not in the business of losing money.
You're gonna love this next one then.
So that's 1-4 on that.
Yeah.
To that, see if we'll actually make some money.
So my 99% trade was SPCB. Supercom. So for this one, basically my goal SPCBs. Not that.
CB.
Yeah, not space. Virgin Galactic. Getting the ticker that says space. There it is. Israeli cybersecurity company. Basically, I jumped into this one with 99% of the portfolio today in after hours. Why? Because YOLO, that's why.
Yeah.
They're
It looks like a meme coin.
They're fresh off a reverse split. The 80% borrow rate for shorting this stock right now. This was basically me going, I did good this week. What could go wrong?
How much lower could it go?
Oh, look at the short-term chart the past week. Or whatever you did last time. The 1 hour chart. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I mean, I'll stick to the 1 hour, 15 minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Could be making a cup and handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be doing that.
Yeah, this is I mean, these are 2 bottom plays. So these are 2 out of the 10 bottom plays that I have right now. And you know, I'm gonna put together that bottom playlist. That'll be what I do next time. You know, I'll go over my how I did in my trades Sunday night when we do our live stream. I'll go over my trades. Or wait, are we gonna do a Friday night live stream?
Yeah, if you're down.
Yeah, I'm going I am going to the sushi house on Friday night, so we will have to stay in touch because sushi house is like 8 o'clock my time that we're going, so unfortunately.
All right.
But yeah, we'll cover these trades, and I'll basically I plan on hanging out in this one over the weekend.
Yeah, it looks like it could get the cross. I mean, it looks like we can get it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm totally okay with hanging out in this one for the entire weekend. So, I mean, it's not going to do anything over the weekend, but just that, you know, every time something happens with like Israel and Iran and that whole war, this Israeli cyber defense stock goes crazy for no reason. So I basically am betting on some stuff going down this weekend, if you know what I mean.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah. That's you got to learn how
That's all we can say about that.
We got to learn how world events will affect stocks and being able to see patterns, trends, and calling them. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah. So good times.
Yeah, I think we covered a lot of stuff here tonight. I think that's pretty much it. What do you think here?
There's a ton of stuff. I mean, my brain is spinning, and you know, I'm the one who actually.
I mean,
mind blown. But yeah, no, this
get
is
ready because I'm seeing more upside.
Oh yeah, these are exciting times. Interest rates are going down again. Presidential election, all kinds of stuff. We got war in the Middle East, war in Eastern Europe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody's even following like Israel and the Ukraine war anymore. And there's like crazy stuff going on the past month or two. Like absolute insanity, you know? And it's like nobody's following it. The stock market doesn't care. The economy doesn't care. It blows my mind. But what are you gonna do? Just jump in. Hope for the best.
Right? You just, scared money never made money.
Right? Oh, good times.
And good thing I sold that arrow because now it's coming back down to 77. I'm just scalping this. I've been scalping. It's gonna be nice, right? I'm just taking my money.
Oh, right now as we were talking. Bam. Bam.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's it.
Oh, hi, bud.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to catch the full move. Just pay yourself. The more you pay yourself, the easier it gets. Could you believe it? Right?
Oh yeah.
No other channel on YouTube telling you to sell your crypto.
Yeah.
Other than here.
30%.
We're telling you, sell your crypto, pay yourself.
Yeah,
right?
30%. Get out.
That's it, dude. Like, you do 30% like once a week. Could you imagine?
Yeah,
You can quit your job.
if you follow the what is it, the law of the law of ratios there. I forget what it's called, but it's basically like that. If you're making 10%,
All your risk.
no,
Yeah,
it's one of those things. If you're
make a risk
making,
management.
but if you're making 10% 2-3 times a week, how it stacks up and it starts to compound, and all of a sudden you're going from having a $1,500 investing to $1 million, and you're like, oh my god, I just kept making 10% three
You only
times a week.
need 10. You only need 10%. If you made 3% every day for a year, by the end of the year, you'd have over $400,000. So
That's crazy.
that's off of a $1,000 account to start. So yeah, you
Crazy.
can become a millionaire with small amounts of money. It's all about the compound interest. So
Nice.
if you don't know about compound interest, I encourage you to go look it up, and it's going to change your life, right? That's why we're in the stock market. That's why me and Money Mike are here, is because of that. You can be a janitor at a high school and you can become a millionaire with
Right?
the stock market. That's the power, right?
Nice.
Right? You could fire a boss next month if you really wanted to.
Good times. Think we
So yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it off.
I agree. I
Gotta make
agree.
some dinner here.
Nice. Yeah.
Making some cheese baggers.
Sounds good, man.
So yeah, if you don't have yourself a trading journal, I'm telling you right here, this is what you got to get. Get yourself a trading journal. Start writing down your trades. Start taking this serious, because 95% of people who do this don't do this, right? That's why they lose. So what are you going to do different that's going to set you apart from all the others? That's what I'm going to leave with you tonight. What are you going to do differently? Because you keep doing the same thing, you ain't going to get a different result. And if you expect a different result, well, that's the definition of insanity.
I'm gonna take a barefoot, shirtless jog down my street because nobody else does that. Boom.
Because that's what winners do, right?
Winning in the rain. Oh, and a special shout out to Steve.
Yeah, shout out to Steve's making the show, right? We need more Steves out here, right?
Yes.
We need people who want us to do some technical analysis, right?
Nice.
So join the stream, right? We're gonna be going live, right? Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's it. That's our schedule, right? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You in? Are you game?
Oh yeah. This Friday one's probably gonna be
All right.
be a little bit later than normal, and I will definitely be inebriated, but I will be good to go.
It, right? I work hard. I work hard, Mike. So when I come home, I'm gonna have a couple beers when I'm on the stream. So that's how it is. And I hope you have a couple beers too.
Well, shots, but that's how I roll.
Oh, he's going in hard. Can't do hard liquor anymore. It like messes with my stomach.
Yeah, it's the only thing I like, man. That beer. Yeah. You know?
Probably less carbs.
That it is. That it is. Oh, but
All right.
all right, man.
So everybody, I hope you had a great
Panic
stream.
money.
Tune in next time.
Friday night.
And yeah, Friday night. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat, right? And if you're watching this later, drop them in the comments so that we can address it next time when we're on stream. And we want to help you guys out. We want to get you to that dream, right? We want to get you to that goal of financial freedom, because it's here,
Wealth.
man, right? Just keep working on it.
Stability.
I believe in you.
Get the girl of your dreams.
Love all you. Yes, sir. All right. With that, everybody, I hope you have a good night.
Peace.
God bless.